Urban Outdoor Adventures, teaching anglers and outdoor enthusiasts when, where, and how.
Fish on, fish on.
Does he feel like a good one?
He's excitable, that's for sure.
That's a nice fish. There's so many bays like this along the shore of Lake Ontario, because I'm going to go, actually I'll go off the back here and grab him if that's okay.
Yeah.
And we're just slow rolling spinnerbaits down the edge of these weed lines here. I'm going to try and grab him behind that. He's not quite ready yet. Les, I'm soaked. Look at it. If you're not used to handling pike, I would strongly suggest using a net. That is a beautiful looking pike,
yes,
Les.
Sir.
Look at that. He's probably good 10, 11 pounds, I would say. People seem to think that on Lake Ontario the fish they're rotten or they're, you know, scabby looking nasty things, but you can see these are perfectly healthy fish. Look at the back on that fish.
That's a fantastic specimen.
Good job, man.
Yeah, fantastic.
Let's get her back in the water here.
I still can't believe that I can come down to the city. Even for me, I'm coming down, say, a day of film editing or recording music, and then pop out here, throw a line in the water, and catch a fish like that right in the heart of the city. It's fantastic.
Beautiful. There she goes. Right off the same weed line. I'll tell you what.
Look at the size of that.
I never get over the fact that you can get pike like this down here. Oh.
That is something special.
As soon as you're finished at the edit suite, we'll be out here fishing for pike.
Right. How do I explain that? Well, I'm going down to the city fishing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a trophy pike. Look at the size of the mouth on that thing.
That's two within what, 5 minutes of each other?
And both over 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Well over 10 pounds.
That's good fishing.
So, yeah. He's hooked pretty deep. He's going to jump. Look at that. Oh, you got to like that.
And to think that I can come right down here, you know, in between editing sessions and recording sessions.
Yeah.
And drop a line in and pull in a beauty like this, that's fantastic. Yeah, is there a reason why you're not going to use a net with this guy? Well,
I generally do, and as I said, I do strongly suggest using a net if you're not used to handling these fish. I'm used to handling them. I find that if you can get away with it, and as I said, if you're used to handling the fish, it can prevent damage to the fish as far as putting them in the net or in the cradle. I'm just going to get this hook out of here. See here, Les?
Okay.
The hook's not actually penetrated, but it's actually in his gill raker. So what I'm going to do is go in from underneath like this. That's another reason I didn't want to get that net out. And just try and get this hook out. It's actually in the gill raker. So what I'm going to get you to do, Les, in that hatch there, there's some cutters. Perfect. What I'm actually going to do here, because this hook is actually embedded into this fish's gill raker, is I'm simply going to go in here and snip this hook off. Okay, he's going to lose that hook. The fish will dissolve that, and that spinnerbait comes right out and prevents me from damaging these gill rakers. Now that hook's it's pretty well wedged into the gill raker, as I said. If I tried to pull it out, I'd rip the gill rakers and likely kill the fish. And this way, we've saved a beautiful pike, so we can go back and swim another day. Look at that. Look at the size of the yap on that. Look at those teeth.
Amazing.
I want to get your head in there. Yeah. Let's get him back.
When I come down, am I looking at being able to do this just about anywhere along the shoreline?
You can see how close to shore we were when we got these fish. You could cast right off the bank here and catch fish like this quite easily. And if you're looking for pike, check for weed beds and keep moving around and just experiment with different lures.
Fantastic.
Good stuff, man.
Excellent. You cut it in like a voiceover.
Yeah, and what? Before I put my hand, I get burnt.
Yeah, if it's not ants biting you.
Yes, I'm getting my hands burnt.